What's going on, guys? It's Justin, and in this video I have 3 Blu-rays and 1 VHS that I watched. So I'm gonna go over them, let you guys know what I thought about them, and yeah, just get my overall take on these movies that I watched. So let's get the VHS out of the way. So the VHS I have is actually being released in DVD format at the end of July. I don't know why they're not releasing it in Blu-ray, considering Blu-rays become the main thing, I guess, after DVD. Why they wouldn't do a two media format blows my mind, and also why it's taken them. Um, this movie came out in 1989. Why it's taken them so long to release this onto DVD even is another thing that will blow my mind, or does blow my mind. The movie that I'm talking about is No Holds Barred, starring Hulk Hogan and Tiny Lesnar, or Lester, sorry, Zeus. This movie is about Hulk Hogan, who portrays a wrestler in it. Nothing strange for him, versus Zeus. And the whole premise of the story is that Zeus injures Hulk Hogan's brother, and it's sort of like a revenge sort of storyline. And Zeus starts off, you know, being introduced into sort of like this pitfall sort of format. If you guys remember back in the day, long time ago, Sega Genesis had this pitfall game where it's basically just like a bunch of people that fight in the underground, sort of like a fight club sort of thing, to modernize it a little bit. And overall, it was a good movie. It wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular, but for what it was as a wrestling movie, it was the movie that um, brought entertainment to the WWF at the time, brought the movie focus to the WWF at the time, and they also built a storyline off of this movie with Zeus going up against Hulk Hogan in a couple matches after this in the late 1989. So that's the first movie, No Holds Barred. Second movie, this movie got kind of mixed reviews from people, and I figured I would check it out myself. I didn't know really what to expect. I expected it to be more horror than what it was, and the movie I'm talking about is Fright Night. It was sort of like a comedic horror film, but it wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. And I was kind of surprised because you hear mixed reviews and you really sometimes you sit back and you say, okay, they're just giving it a hard time just based on certain aspects of people that are in it, or just the genre of it being a vampire movie and vampire movies being so big, and then all of a sudden people not having interest in it anymore. I thought maybe that was why they were bashing it, but no, this movie just overall was not that great. So that's Fright Night. The next movie is a movie that has been a classic of mine for since so I'd say about 17 years. And I don't know why I love this movie so much. Maybe it's because it reminds me of high school, certain aspects of it. The movie I'm talking about is Clueless, starring Alicia Silverstone, and also has I forget her name now. Anyways, Alicia Silverstone's the main character in it, and it's a great movie. It's about basically Alicia Silverstone's character, and sorry, Bridget Murphy is also. This was Bridget Murphy's introduction movie into the spotlight. Of course, she's passed away now, but this was her primary first movie, and it's basically just friends and their upper class relationship in high school, and them trying to get teachers to fall in love, and their antics. Just an overall great comedy. And the last movie that I checked out is a classic Robin Williams movie. Robin Williams was notorious for bringing out great movies towards the end of the 1990s and also in the early 1980s. And this one was another one that was a great movie. The movie that I'm talking about is Jumanji. Basically, it's Robin Williams' character starts off when he was young, ends up finding this board game, like in a box, and ends up playing with his friend, ends up getting caught in the game, And years later, these other kids find this game, end up getting Robin Williams out of the box, and they just go on this crazy adventure based on the animals and whatever else is involved in this game. Overall, it was a great movie. I would definitely suggest checking it out. Excuse me. But you know, Robin Williams, really wish he would get back to his comedic movies like that. Recently he's been bringing out a lot of made for DVD sort of movies. He's a great star, definitely has a star quality that, it takes to be one of those comedic geniuses. Those have been the movies that I checked out over the last couple of days. So you guys let me know what you guys think about them. Comment below, and I'll catch you guys later. One love, mad love. Peace.